Stock outboard racing began almost as early as the first production outboard motor was manufactured. The boats are exclusively kneel down and run just above the water, separated by only a few inches. And this weekend, the village of Grass Lake, Michigan plays host to the American Powerboat Association's Stock Nationals for the first time in its history.
I have raced here every year for the last 20 years. It's a shallow lake, so it gets rough very easily.
The lake itself is a good course. I really like it. It's not too long. It's got some nice tight corners. It makes for good racing.
And once a year, the top racers from around the country meet to compete for their sport's highest honor, a national championship.
You know, our stuff's running good this year. You know, it's really been picking up the last few races coming into this one. I'm feeling good and ready to go, so we'll give it our best effort.
It's hard to make it in, extremely hard to make it in, and then even once you're here, then it doesn't really matter because everybody's really equal on speed, and so it just kind of is who gets a start and who gets a good drive down to and out of the first turn.
And here on a small body of water just east of the city of Ann Arbor lies the village of Grass Lake, Michigan, which has worked very hard in anticipation of hosting its first nationals.
We've had several members of the community, including the village, the township, the Chamber of Commerce, the Downtown Development Authority. Everybody has just worked really diligently to try and bring this event here.
And for 24 years prior, it has been a stop on the Michigan Hydroplane Racing Association schedule, but in conjunction with their 25th anniversary, it is now playing host to the American Powerboat Association's Stock Nationals.
The MHRA talked to me about the possibility of nationals, and it coincided with their 25th year to come out to Grass Lake. It was a perfect shot at trying to bring some happening back to the businesses downtown.
Well, it's another picture-perfect day in the Midwest as we're in the village of Grass Lake, Michigan, just outside the college town of Ann Arbor, right off of Interstate 94, as we're getting set for more stock outboard powerboat racing. Hello everyone and welcome back to Grass Lake, Michigan and our continuing coverage of the Stock Outboard category's national championships. This time part 2, the hydroplanes. All the defending champions back from a year ago, set to defend their titles, as well as plenty of first-time competitors vying for their first ever run at a national title. We'll have all the hydroplane racing and all the storylines coming up next. It's part 2 of our coverage right here from Grass Lake, Michigan.